call it getting piped from Skip Bayless. I call it making a podcast.
I mean,
Potato for food.
yeah, but you also provide a handy service to homeless.
Not in the cold weather. I told
No,
you.
I know not in the cold
If
weather,
you
but I'm
listen
just
to
saying.
last week's show, I will not let them come in my car. Sorry,
I
won't do it. Trying to get comfortable in this chair. I think I hate this chair.
think the chair hates you.
I think the chair hates me. Well, if the chair hated me, it would break halfway.
I
through
was
the
gonna
show.
say it's going
I'll be
to
like,
break today.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, now that you've said that, it is going to snap.
I can't wait. It's going to be a great time. Hello and welcome to another episode of In a Pickle, the show that is dedicated to the less glamorous side of sports. I'm your host, Dave Houghton, and with me today, shaking her head vigorously, Sarah Raytalic. Hello, Sarah. Why are you shaking your head now? What's going
I'm just making sure the rocks are still in there.
on? The Rock. He smells what you're cooking.
No, the rocks. Plural.
Roxa. Oh, two rocks. Oh,
Yeah.
so Rock and his father. Big Rock
Yes.
and Little Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, generational.
Generation mixtape.
Gotta. Yeah, no. I give up.
You're always trying to pump that show. Jesus, Sarah.
No,
Let's focus on this show, not that
I'm
show,
not
okay?
trying to pump it. I'm just saying generational since we
bump it
know
up.
that The Rock and his
Can
father
smell what you're cooking.
were a generational thing of wrestling.
So has he got a good nose, or is it just the strong aroma of food?
I think it might be the strong aroma of food, unless you're going to
So
white
it's like
folks'
Indian
house.
food, right?
Unless you're going to white folks' house, they don't know how to use seasoning.
That's true. You ever go to a Indian's house?
It's delightful. I
It's
do love meat.
the smell is like, it's overpowering, but you're like, something smells good.
It does smell good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I would want to live in an apartment building with them, though. Maybe like go to their house, but definitely not. I don't know if I. All right. Anyways, so we got a show for you today. Now that we've totally offended many cultures.
Yep.
Yeah, Sarah's just biting her tongue there. She's got a bunch of things to say about the Indian culture, and I won't let her say it. So, Sarah,
What the fuck?
we got some news, and we got some
I'm gonna
rewinds.
throat punch you.
Yeah,
We got a lot of rewinds.
We got some good rewinds today, too. A lot of stuff that we need to rehash. So let's break open the vault, Sarah, and let's get into the rewinds. What's going on?
All right. Our good old buddies, the two Yankee fans who interfered with Mookie Betts' ball during the World Series.
The biggest pickle nominees.
Correct.
No.
They have been banned by the MLB indefinitely from all ballparks. But not just all ballparks. Let's get into this real quick. Austin Capabianco and John Hansen received a letter from the MLB reading. This is what's great. I had to put this in because how it reads. Was that your stomach that just growled?
It might have been.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Welcome to the show.
Good Lord, Skinny.
Hello. I'm starving myself. I got a doctor's
All right.
appointment coming up, and I got to lose weight.
Dun dun dun. Good luck. So the letter, MLB, I had to put this in because this is great.
Yeah.
Based on your conduct, Major League Baseball is banning you indefinitely from all MLB stadiums, offices, and other facilities. You are also hereby banned indefinitely from attending any events sponsored by or associated with the MLB. Please be advised that if you are discovered on any MLB property or event, you will be removed from the premises and subject to arrest for trespassing.
You know these two assholes framed that letter.
You know
too.
they did.
You know it's in their
Yeah.
cool man cave
Yeah.
next to their 27 replica Yankee World Series rings. You know it. You fucking know it. These guys are probably like, I got a letter from the MLB. It's probably a check. And then they open it up. It's like, ooh, we have to
What?
start a band. It says we're banned. So let's be a band. These guys, I mean, good. It was eventually going to come down anyways that
Hmm.
something had to happen to these guys. 'Cause you can't just touch baseball players if
You,
they don't
you
want it.
you can't you just can't grab random balls.
No, I mean, I'm sure there's a player that would pay for it. You're not Kiki Hernandez. You can't grab balls. Okay.
That is very true.
But I'm glad that
Yeah.
this has happened to these two guys, not just because they're Yankees fans, but because they're assholes.
Well, because there's accountability.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, they
Right.
went on, as we discussed originally when we had them as a big pickle, and then what we discussed at the year-end episode when they were nominated, they went on like a press tour, and
Right.
everybody was like raving and putting them to the forefront and highlighting bad behavior. So the fact that they are being held accountable now, it will hopefully deter people from actually doing
I mean,
shit.
basically what they were doing after they got kicked out of this game was flaunting their stupidity.
Correct.
And it's good that the MLB actually stepped up and did something.
Correct.
Yeah. Actions have consequences.
Fuck around and find out.
That's it. What else we got going on? What's going on with Charles Snowden?
So remember we discussed him back in December, and he was found sleeping in his running car, like
Yeah,
almost
sometimes the
rolling,
nights in Vegas are a little cold.
little tough.
Yeah. He was
Well,
just warming his car up before work.
yeah, the fact that his car was in neutral and he almost rolled off like a 4 foot retaining wall, no big deal.
No, no.
And they also found like a carriage under his car too. It's a whole lot of
Like a
things.
shopping
It's
carriage or a
like a
baby
shopping
carriage?
cart.
Oh my
Like
God. Somebody
shopping
check
cart.
that thing for a baby?
Well, he's like just taking it out for a spin.
Oh boy.
So we have more information now.
No.
And we have body cam footage.
No way.
Yeah, what?
Oh man.
So first,
Now this is a shirt, by the way. Just dude sitting in his car. Florida.
so first, Snowden's blood alcohol level was over twice the legal limit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
pretty standard.
Yeah.
And when officers asked him if he knew where he was, he replied, Florida.
Yeah.
The fact that he is wearing a Raiders Santa hat and falling asleep on the hood of the police car while being detained.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he's like basically just falling asleep.
I
Just falling asleep.
just need a little
Um,
nappy.
yeah,
That's
so
just a little nappy.
that right there, I can understand him like why he was thinking it was Florida because
Wow.
his entire behavior of falling asleep on the hood while being arrested.
But Sarah, where was he?
He was in Las Vegas.
Not Florida.
No.
Hmm. Wow.
Very like the opposite side of the country.
Wow.
Where he plays football, where
Mm-hmm.
he resides. Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Now this is Tom Brady's Raiders.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's
So
going on? So he's not in Florida.
he is not in Florida. He has entered a not guilty plea, and an arraignment is scheduled for April of 2024.
25.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're
that's
in the
where
new
we're at.
year. Yeah.
We're going back in time. Why not? Uh,
He's got to go back in time, so he's got to drink even more. Yeah. So
yeah,
West Virginia.
the
He gets
next,
more fucked up. Yeah.
yeah, the next time he's like, I
Yeah,
don't know,
that's a
Cancun.
Florida man doing Florida man things. But
Yeah,
in hey, some people just can't handle Vegas. What are you gonna say? You know?
YOLO.
Unbelievable. The fact that he was falling asleep on the hood, I did not know about. And
Yeah, if you watch the body cam footage in full, he is
that's
like,
great.
he's just, I'm gonna lay myself right here and take a little nap. Because he was in and out of consciousness the entire time that he's being like harassed by, well, I can't say harassed by
Yeah, he was
police.
being harassed by police because he ran over a shopping cart on his
I mean,
in
when
his house.
I've,
That his car
not
was
for
in neutral
nothing,
and he was passed out.
not for nothing.
We've all been tired.
Anytime when I'm sleeping, anytime and you bother me, it is fucking harassment.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen, when I am woken up from a deep sleep, I am very confused and I don't know where I am. I might have replied Florida if
yes.
somebody asked me where I was. Um, but I mean, this kind of sounds like there was a little more in
They're
his system than just
right.
booze, though.
They're having conversations that were there were other
So
substances.
he was wearing a Raiders Santa hat. Was he
Mhm.
coming from a Raiders event, Christmas event?
Dun dun dun. I don't know.
Hmm.
Or he was like spending the day at the children's hospital giving out toys.
Man. I mean, both could be, grounds for just trying to forget, I mean, any party you have to go to with Mark Davis, I would drink. It's probably at the
Oh.
PF Chang's, you know, which I mean, they have great lettuce wraps, but I mean, I wouldn't want to hang out with Mark Davis.
No, he's
And
out
then
here
Tom
trying to give
Brady's
everyone
there, and then you're
out
like,
here trying to give everyone a bowl cut. He's just running
yeah,
around with a bowl.
yeah. It's just a rice bowl that he just finished his rice. There's still like little bits of rice in it.
Yeah.
So if it goes on your head, there's still going to be rice on it. And then
Yeah.
you got rice in your hair. I don't know. That reminds me of Andy Melanakis. I got bees on my head, but don't call me a bee head. Andy Melanakis. All right.
R.I.P. No,
Let
just kidding.
what you said.
I said R.I.P. But just kidding. He's still
R.I.P.
alive.
Oh yeah,
No,
R.I.P.
he's still alive.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he is still alive.
Is he still a little boy? Or is he like in his 40s now?
There is there is a video that he took when he was in Italy, and he went into a barber shop and he
Oh, is that
wanted a
when he got
haircut.
and he
They
thought,
cut his they thought he
yes,
was a woman.
thought he was a woman and kept kissing him. I saw that. Yeah.
So
On
that
R.I.P. Happy birthday,
so
Andy
yeah.
Milonakis.
So great.
I did see that recently. It was very funny. All right, let's polish up this Fox Sports saga.
Yeah, what's going on over there? We are
Yeah.
never going to be able to polish this thing off. This
Well,
is going to keep going and going and going.
Joy Taylor could polish one off.
Ooh, waka
Oh.
waka. So we'll touch on this real quick to follow up on last week's biggest pickle, which was Fox Sports. This is a whole saga inside a saga. This is more than an onion. This
This has
is
many layers.
many, many, many layers. This is insanity, to be honest with you. So, former co-host of FS1's Speak Yourself, Marcus Wiley, has said that he is considering suing the network for conspiring to replace him on the show with Joy Taylor.
Is Marcus Wiley the guy who's smelling his fingers?
No, that's Emmanuel Acho.
I don't know any of these fucking people. I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah, Emmanuel Acho was a co-host with him.
And was he a player?
He did play in the NFL.
All right. I don't
Yeah.
I honestly I don't know any of these people.
So, Emmanuel Acho was a co-host with him, and we know that Acho is in the lawsuit for allegedly engaging in a relationship with Taylor. So he's in like the main lawsuit that is put out by the hairdresser. He's mentioned in it. Um, in in 2022, they wanted to rebrand Speak Yourself to just Speak and replaced Wiley with Taylor.
Okay.
And Wiley said that in an interview, he realized he got squeezed because Charlie Dixon, Joy Taylor, and Emmanuel Acho were all running a triangle on him.
Hmm.
So you have these three people who are all in a romantic relationship,
Right.
and she's just the puppet master.
Now I wonder if you can really get away with that. I mean, they were trying to rebrand the show. He doesn't fit, right? But yeah, these
Yeah, because he
three,
doesn't have tits.
well, yeah, but these three do or were sleeping together. I
It's,
mean, he might have a third leg to stand on,
yeah, because
you know?
it's all based on ethics. So if you, in your policy and procedures, in your handbook, have ethical guidelines, then this is he does have a leg to stand on.
Yeah,
Because
third
this
leg.
is like, yes,
It's a penis joke.
yeah, I know it's a fucking
Well, you
penis joke.
didn't
I'm just
acknowledge it. I mean, it's Monday. I'm trying to make you laugh. And
because you're
if a
you
random
love
penis joke,
penis. You love penis. You
listen,
love yeah. You
listen.
just what?
I'm
I'm
just trying.
listening. I'm listening.
Huh?
I'm
Huh?
listening.
Huh? What's up?
I'm listening.
I'm listening to reason. Pee Wee Herman.
Pee
The fuck out of
Wee.
here.
Tell him
Um,
Marge sent you.
Marge sent you. R.I.P. Marge. Um, okay, so uh, this this network is fucked, man. They got
The
a lot of
fact
stuff going on.
Dude, the fact that Charlie Dixon still has, like, the fact that these people still have jobs right now and they're not like, hey, listen, we're gonna suspend you or have you step down or,
Yeah, they haven't done
just
anything, right? No one's
they've done
suspended. Everything's going off.
nothing.
Wow. Now, how
Nothing.
is that possible? Is it
Uh,
because for
so
I don't want to get
my
political,
brother,
but is it because it's Fox and no one gives a shit?
you ready?
Yeah.
My brother came up with a good little conspiracy so we can get our tinfoil hats real quick.
Okay.
Boop,
Got it.
boop, boop. So Fox is owned by Disney.
Right.
So is ESPN.
Right.
So if you are having two competing things, like, oh great, it's they're competing, whatever.
Right.
But ESPN was hurting for a while there,
Mm-hmm. Because
right? And they were
ESPN also sucks. I'm
right,
not gonna
but
lie. I
they were
never
doing
watch Fox Sports, but also ESPN is terrible.
but they were doing a lot of layoffs, some not surprising, some were,
Right.
right? So if you have your main sports outlet um tanking, right? Wouldn't you then want to go ahead and tank your other sports outlet so that you can get more people back to your main sports outlet?
All right. Why go through
I
all
don't
that
know if I
effort?
butchered that, Alejandro. Sorry. I don't know. I'm apologizing to my brother who's listening to this now, being like, I didn't say it like that, idiot.
I'm
I
very
can hear
sorry,
him.
Alejandro. I listen. You knew her first. You should have just drowned her in a toilet. Um, yeah, but wouldn't a scandal like this bring more people to the Fox network? And obviously, it makes it people talk about it. I mean, look at this. The
I
the
don't
five people
think
that listen to our show are
it
now looking at it and going, "Hmm,
would. I don't think it would. I think people will look at it going, how are you not having accountability for your people? And I think it just looks worse and worse, where it's just gonna continue turning people away.
but it gets the people talking, and more people are going to tune in at least for a little bit to see if Joy Taylor and the rest of the kumquats are still working, right? To see
Well,
if they're have you been suspended? Let me look it up.
you don't, yeah,
All
you
the
don't have to tune in. You can just search it.
which is more traffic to their website, which is it hits on points. Fox Sports. How many times has Fox Sports been searched up on Google in the last
Mm.
10 days?
And
I mean, all these
I
people
mean, you're not
making
wrong there.
all these people making memes of Joy Taylor and roast beef sandwiches and all this stuff. I mean, it's just it's I don't know. If yes, you Alejandro has a great point, as do you, where to get one of the main networks, sports networks up there to get at least back into the system, yeah, tank another sports network. But why not just fucking cancel it? You own both. Get rid of one.
Mm.
You're competing with yourself.
Well,
I
Disney
mean, are
likes
you
it
not?
like
Is it
that.
not true?
It's what it is. You're just
Is it
competing with
because you
yourself.
can't like you can't have you can't monopolize the sports, well, you can't monopolize anything. So like but you can own two different things and let them compete with each other?
I mean, it's kind of like that with anything. If you stop and look at, well, I don't want to go down a whole economic conversation with like Blackstone and all these other financial groups that basically own everything
Right.
in the world.
Right.
So,
Right. So, well, I got to tell you,
well, we're gonna keep an eye on it. I'm sure
keep
it's
an
gonna
eye on
keep
it. But like,
rewinding.
if nothing's happened to these people yet, it doesn't seem like anything's going to happen to anything.
Well, because Joy Taylor's out here and fucking media people.
Right. Whoever talks about the stories, just get. Are you enjoy Taylor Scissoring because you're talking about this?
Ugh,
Nah.
ugh.
Be like, be like putting on one of those.
She. It's fucking.
Gross. You're gross.
What am I fucking? It's just in the vision of Mr. Slave
Oh
when
yeah,
he jumps onto Paris
Paris
Hilton
Hilton. Oh Jesus Christ.
when they have the slut off
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
fits her completely up her ass.
that's what it is. All right, so let's get into the news now. Mike Vrabel,
Right, Rob, that's good job.
Brett Favre,
Good job.
Mike Vrabel. Why can't I think of
Wow.
his name?
What is wrong
Vrabel?
with you, special? Are you stroking?
What's his name?
Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel. That's what I said.
You
Vrabel.
said "Vrabel."
Yeah. Well,
And
he's
you
the fucking
drooled a
Patriots
little and
coach. Was this their plan all along?
see, I
They needed mayonnaise to hold their place before
yeah,
Vrabel came in.
that is that's kind of what I'm thinking, to be honest with you.
It seems like it. I don't get it. Why didn't
Yeah.
they just hire him last year? Also,
I
he's not a good coach either.
I mean, I feel that he's a better
I mean,
coach and
he's
he'll
better.
bring in
He's a little more experienced, but
yes, and the thing is he'll bring in a different coaching team with him, which I think he will do well. And he will implement what the team needs, which is structure.
he's going to win 4 more games for the Patriots. They'll
That's
be right.
8 and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Well, the thing is the team needs structure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what it needs. And he was,
I still think they gave up on Mayo too early.
I
I think
agree,
they should have gave him at least 1 more year.
I agree, but he didn't lose.
Yeah, right.
If he lost that game, we might be having a different
I
conversation
wonder
now.
if Mayo didn't lose that game for a pride thing, or maybe he wanted out. Maybe it's not as easy working for
Maybe,
the Crafts as we think.
right. Well, I don't think it is at all, especially if you don't give massages.
That's true. I want to give one massage. So, Robert Quinn, what's going on with his face?
Oh, what the that? Phew.
He looks
Ah,
like he went
yikes.
skateboarding and did every trick on his face.
Yeah, that face
Yikes.
that was a difficult mugshot to
IEPradio.com to check out our Instagram of this dude's face. Yikes.
yes.
What happened to him?
So he is out here attempting to flee the scene after a violent car accident.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yep, I'm out." So the former Dallas Cowboys star was arrested on Friday, January 10th after an accident that had occurred around 2 a.m. in North Charleston, South Carolina. Wow, we just bleh.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Come on and raise up. Grip it, run your hips like a helicopter.
R.I.P.
Uh,
Bubba Sparks.
what is up, Bubba Sparks?
Yeah, well, he was in that video.
This Pity
Beauty
Pablo.
Pa motherfucker.
Get
Yeah,
it.
I know
Get
who it
it.
is. Yeah.
Well, is Bubba Sparks really dead? No.
No, no.
I
He's
was
just
like,
got booty, 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 booty everywhere.
well, so does Joy Taylor.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
So Quinn had wrecked his Ford F-150 by veering left, crossing an intersection, and then a median, and onto the property of B&N Auto Services, sideswiping a Honda Element, which then pushed into a blue Ford F-150 that eventually struck a purple Chrysler 300.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. All of this happened, and he went ahead and called a friend to come pick his ass up. He's like, "Yep, I'm
Hey, I
out.
just crashed 16 cars. Can you come get me? I don't think
Can you
mine's gonna start.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got a situation here. Can
There
you
was a
just
bee in my car and I got scared.
because he's got bees on his head, but they
He's
don't
got,
call him a
don't call
bee
him a
head.
bee head. Bruce Lee's on my head, but don't call me a Lee head. Yep.
The officers discovered him in the passenger seat of a Dodge Challenger, and the driver of that car told police that Quinn had asked her to pick him up from the scene. Police said that he was being uncooperative and slurring his speech.
You don't say.
And then we have that glorious mugshot where it's just a lot of, it looks like road rash. It doesn't even look
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but all of, he's got hand injuries,
Yeah.
but his
Oh, yeah.
face, it's definitely, he got jacked the fuck
He
up.
definitely hit his head off many steering wheels.
Many steering wheels. And if there is an airbag that deployed, like he's got the
Yeah. Well, a lot of
roughness
them
from
look
that.
like burns too,
Yeah.
you know.
So, which could be from the airbag deployment.
So he was arrested, yeah.
Yes, the driver of the Challenger told police that Quinn left a club earlier in the night and then called her just to come pick him up later on from this
Yeah.
place, like nonchalantly.
I'm at this
And
B&N auto service. Can you think you could pick me up? I had to drop my car off real quick to
yeah,
get
just real
crushed.
quick. What the fuck
Yeah.
happened to your face? Oh, it was a rough night. A
Oh,
chick threw
I was
a
watching those
drink at me.
I was watching those CKY videos, the Jackass crew, and they did that shopping cart thing, and me and Charles Snowden were in shopping carts, and we were going down hills, and he ran me over. It's nothing. Uh,
No big deal.
nah, NBD,
Good. Yeah.
Florida. So yeah. Uh,
So, yeah, he was arrested, obviously charged with DUI. The interesting part about this whole thing is Quinn has been previously charged following a multiple car traffic incident, and this was in August of 2023.
okay, so shouldn't drive.
Should not drive.
Yeah. So if you need your car smashed up real good, just call Robert Quinn and he'll make sure to just bash it into six other cars.
Yeah,
Wow.
no. Yeah.
Wow. And
Crazy.
so is he out? Do we know if he's out? If is
I'm
he
sure he's out. I couldn't
good?
get past the mugshot to continue
Yeah,
looking it up. I
honestly.
was entranced by it, to
When I
be
saw his
honest.
mugshot, I was like, "Oh God,
Yeah.
it's fucking gross." What happened? There's a lot of bees in that car.
Wow.
Jesus. All right. So, speaking of should not operate motor vehicles, Sarah, who is this week's biggest pickle?
This week's biggest pickle is Kyron Lacey.
Kyron. Oh, okay. For some reason, I kept saying Karen, but I know there's no A, but I just thought it was like a Irish version, like Kieran.
Kieran?
Kieran. Yeah.
Kieran?
What
Kyron.
What is Karen Lacey doing?
For a hit and run accident that killed a 78-year-old man who we found out was a former Marine and injured two others on a December 17th, 2024 accident.
All right. So, who is this Lacey fellow, though?
So if you don't know,
I don't know.
well, I'm going to fill you in right now. You want me to fill
Please
you in? All
fill me in
right. Okay. Well, that's what you say to Skip Bayless.
for 1.5. I will not do
Okay.
it for free.
All right. So he is an LSU receiver who was first round bound on draft day.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he was bound for first round,
Oh, so
baby.
he is
He done fucked up.
he's gonna be with what's his name? Ruggs.
Yes, they're
Wow.
gonna be in driving school together.
First round bound, huh?
Yes.
Fucking killed the guy.
Yes.
Well, how did he kill this man?
Okay. So Lacey was allegedly driving recklessly, speeding and passing in a no passing zone when a motorist who was swerving to avoid Lacey's Dodge Charger crashed head on into another vehicle. So you have him bobbing and weaving out of traffic as though his name is Sean Higgins,
Right.
being all fucking trying to be cute. And you have another car coming, so the car tries to swerve away from him and then smashes into another car head on.
Jesus.
And Lacey, what he did is he just whoop-de-whoop drove around the collision and fled the scene of the accident without any involvement. He just like didn't check on anyone, didn't call 911, nothing. If he
Just
had
wanted to get the
called,
fuck out of there.
right, if he had
Yeah.
called 911, because the guy died on his way to the hospital.
Right.
So if he had called 911, they may have gotten there sooner and the guy may have survived. I mean, we don't know because of the severity of his
Right.
injuries.
Right.
However,
You'll never know.
you didn't call 911 and you didn't also let them know that you were in a way involved. Not for nothing. There are fucking cameras everywhere.
Right.
They were able to pinpoint this not just with witnesses that saw it, but with the fucking cameras from the street.
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
Wow.
So,
That's what everybody
in
forgets, that there are cameras at every
Everywhere.
red light.
everywhere,
And everywhere. That's
everywhere.
a lot, Obama.
So an arrest warrant for him was obtained for negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and reckless operation of a vehicle. Once this was obtained, he was out of state. So they couldn't find him. Like they
Right.
couldn't do all this stuff. He's living his life out of state doing whatever it is. So the police are calling his people and his people calling back like, yeah, he might turn himself in. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I
what
don't
happens.
know. We'll figure it
Fuck
out. Yeah. So here we are, almost a month later, and he did turn himself in. He was charged with hit and run driving with serious injury or death, reckless operation with accidental and negligent homicide. So this all happened. He turned himself in yesterday, January. Well, today's at press time. It's Monday, the
Yeah.
13th. He turned himself in January 12th. So like almost a month later. I know that they had to do more investigating and do all this stuff, but almost a month later,
Yeah, like they knew it was him,
they knew it was him. Like
and
almost.
nobody went after him.
I,
I mean, I've seen police go after people for less.
correct.
They let them just flop around for a month.
Yep. So
Wow.
he he had turned himself in at 6:34 p.m. and was released on a $151,000 bond at 8:11 p.m.
Yeah, of course, because why not?
And keep in mind that this accident transpired at 10 a.m. on a beautiful, bright, clear, sunny day. Not for nothing, to be that young. So he's young. He just graduated from LSU.
Right.
And so he's part of that social media age where there is that, you know, that you're recorded at all times.
Right.
So I don't know how he missed that step to be like, oh shit, I should maybe stop and call 911. At least call 911. Like
Well,
that's the
you know
thing.
why we don't need to explain that. You know exactly why.
I
because
know.
he was saying that I'm going to be a first round draft pick. I can't have this. I could probably get away with it, and I'm going to run away, and no one's going to know it was me. But obviously, stupidity gets the best of you,
Hmm.
and you forget that cameras are everywhere.
Correct.
You know.
And now you're not looking like you're gonna make it to draft day.
It's kind of. I know they pay college athletes now, but like $151,000. You got that lying around?
His
I mean,
people's
that's a
got
lot
it.
of money. Yeah, but like
Unless here's my conspiracy aspect on it.
I still have my hat on from Alejandro's thing, so
So because the NFL is the NFL, right? They just they're like, whatevs.
Right. They don't
CCE
give a
would
shit.
just we don't give a shit. He may have been out of state checking out with some other teams, seeing what's
Right.
going on,
Right.
meeting with GMs, meeting with owners.
No.
So one of those GMs or owners could have posted bail
That's a good point.
for him so
Yeah.
that they could say, listen, we posted your bond. Once this is all straightened out, if you don't go to jail, you are signing with our team. We are taking you. We have you on draft day.
Yeah. Yeah. And
But
now the
can't
fact
take
that
you first round now
right.
because you're tainted.
Right.
But if you stay patient, we will take care of you. Because remember,
We'll hide you in the fourth.
we bonded you, so we're bonded.
Yeah. Either that or he goes undrafted because nobody wants to touch that, and then all of a sudden, the Cowboys will come up and take him.
Yeah,
I just say the Cowboys because they'll just take
they'll take anything. They need
any old
something.
thing.
They
Yeah.
need Jerry Jones to like
Die.
die. Yeah.
How funny is it that the Dan Snyder sells the Commanders and they make it to the playoffs and then win their first playoff game in 16 years?
Right?
How great is that?
It's the dark cloud hasn't been lifted.
They win it with a doink.
Doink the
Unbelievable.
clown.
Doink the clown. Yeah.
Is he coming
Yeah,
out
we're
to
gonna
wrestle?
go through this circle again. We can't go through it. Doink the clown. All right. So Lacey, piece of shit, biggest pickle this week. Thank you so much. All right. Real quick, before we end the show, I just want to say something that I know upsetted you. Upsetted?
Upsetted?
That upset you.
Upsetted?
Upsetted, right? That's a word, right? I just want to take a minute. I'm trying to. Don't fucking make
What?
fun of me. Monday. I worked all weekend. Okay.
What upsetted me?
The comments
Oh,
posted on our social media page. So Sarah and I
wasn't
have
upset.
decided- No.
Go on,
Hold
go
on,
on,
hold
go
on,
on.
Hold on.
I'll chime in.
Sarah and I have decided to donate any proceeds from the sale of our merchandise to the Salvation Army of Southern California for the wildfires, right?
Right.
Okay. Now it's all over our TVs constantly that these wildfires
The
are just
algorithm.
burning down the entire state
Yep.
of California, right?
Correct.
Someone had posted that's very nice, but and listen, I'm only talking about this because for one, I never read the comments. Sarah had accidentally read the comments on this one.
Well, it
Someone
tells me
had-
I got an alert on a comment.
Oh no,
through
you
the
take
other.
the notification thing
All
off.
right.
You do not read the comments.
All right.
Someone had posted, "That's really nice. Did you do the same for North Carolina or Louisiana?"
In Tennessee. No, in Tennessee.
What happened in Tennessee?
They had all the floods. So they also had the floods
Okay.
when that transpired,
All right.
when
Well,
everything
whatever.
went crazy.
Okay, well there we go. No, we didn't. You know why? Because if you donated to every fucking thing that happens in the world, you wouldn't make anything for anything. And not that we make any money off these shirts. You
No.
know,
No.
they sell on TeePublic for $17. We make fucking $2 a shirt. So right now we had one person buy a shirt after we posted that donation thing. So the Salvation Army of Southern California got a fucking whopping $2. But if we were to donate, if everybody was to donate for every tragic thing that happened in the world, whether it be self-inflicted tragedy or a natural disaster, nobody would have any money. You pick and choose what you donate for. Plus the fact, Sarah, don't ever fucking read the comments.
All
Fuck 'em.
right, all right. Well, my thing was I was like, this is why I don't help people.
Well, that's exactly it. People like that, and I'm gonna
Right.
I don't know who this fucking person is, but people like that make people like us not want to fucking do anything for anybody
Right.
anymore.
Because not for nothing, like you're gonna call. So we're doing something.
And how about this? Fuck you. Did you buy a shirt, commenter?
Yeah.
You know,
Seriously.
Did
Who
you
the
donate
And
to Tennessee and all the other fucking places?
Like fuck off. Like fuck
Yeah.
off. Yeah. I was just like, this you really you don't get it, do you, bitch? Like you don't fucking get it. Like
No.
it's something where it I do a lot of donations locally, obviously. So like that's a big thing. Like for me, always the animal shelter,
You donate your
always
time to me.
that's that in itself is a fucking service.
You can declare that on your taxes too, by the way.
But it's one of those for you to just come out of nowhere where you don't follow us.
Yeah. Well, that's true too.
You don't follow us. You're just a full-on fucking troll.
Mm-hmm.
And to be like, did you do for North Carolina and Tennessee? You know what, bitch? We didn't.
No,
You know
we didn't.
why? Because there was a lot of shit going on up here. Did you come and donate up here to when we were having fires, bitch? No. I'm fucking donating my time to my local fucking fire department and dropping off fucking waters and shit when my fucking town was burning. What do
Right.
you know about that, bitch?
Right.
So, sorry.
So let this be a lesson to everyone who's listening to the show. Don't ever read the fucking comments. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Every single one of them. You know what? If I can't do anything nice for anybody,
You know what? Let's just not do anything nice to anybody
Fuck it.
ever again.
let's
Fuck
just
everyone.
let's just be a nation
Let the world
of
burn.
people. Yeah, fuck it. Let
Everyone
it burn.
hate each other. Fucking, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck everyone.
You know what?
A lot of F-bombs for me today, folks. You just
Sorry,
got me
Salvation
riled up.
Army. I'm going to take my $2 back. And Sarah and I are going to go and buy a $1 scratch ticket each and or put our money together and buy a $2 scratch ticket.
Yeah.
And then maybe win $4. I don't know.
And then when we double that money, we're gonna take a picture of us rolling in it.
Rolling in $4.
Rolling in $4.
All right.
I just got really I wasn't upset. I was more like
You are now.
I was like, who does this bitch dumb think she is?
Who fired up Sarah on a Monday morning? That's me. All right. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Go over to iapradio.com and check out all of our social media accounts. Drop us a comment and tell us that we're pieces of shit. Like
We
and
have
review. Like and review all of our episodes. Boost us up the charts. Get us going. Spread the word. iapradio.com. It's tough.
How many times I just called it in person a bitch?
Fucking she ain't listening. She don't even follow. Fuck her. Whatever. She's a bitch.
Probably, yeah.
You know, she's probably just a fucking Karen. She probably yells at poor Walmart people. She probably yells at the Walmart greeter for not saying hello. So, whatever.
It's like the Seinfeld episode. I didn't get a hello. You got a H greeting.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. If you want to join the network of supporting podcasters, go over to MaydayMediaNetwork.com. Join the Mayday today. MaydayMediaNetwork.com. You can always follow Sarah at Daddy-O Sports Cards and drop a comment in her inbox telling her she's a piece of shit. And you can follow her show, Generation Mixtape, at gmtpod.com. Oh my God, Sarah, I'm so
You just got me. There were a lot of F-bombs that I dropped there,
That's
so
fine.
I apologize.
What do you want me to bleep them out? No, fuck
No, fuck that.
that.
I'm such a proper.
F-bomb heavy on this show. We're raw. It's raw.
You love it, Raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it. Raw. All right, so
baby.
for Sarah Ray Talek, I'm Dave Houghton, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, damn.
Give me the mic so I can take it away.
What is this fucking thing?
I don't know. Figure it out.
I can never figure it out.
Idiot.
This has been a Mayday Media production.